Alright, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow the channel. 10,000 subscribers is my next goal. I'm getting closer. Anyway, today's video is about what I do in the summertime when the fishing is tough. I just head to the backs of the creeks and target largemouths. To me, they're easier to predict, easier to find, and you can catch some good fish doing this. But stay tuned. I'm going to do a little unboxing too of just some supplies I got for doing this kind of fishing. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Ruined my lizard. So I've thrown my fluke, my topwater, my jig, and I pick up the lizard and I get bit first thing. I don't think it's a mistake. There's something about the old lizard. But boy, it's tough today. Tough fishing. I'm gonna figure them out though. Gotta be some somewhere. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. He's over the cable. Got it. Sometimes you just got to go over the cable. Not a bad spot. Oh, did he chew my line up? I'm gonna have to retie. But at least I caught one. Those cables are tough on the lines, just like sandpaper. That's 2 bites and 1 fish. As soon as I picked up the lizard, it's just different, you know. Not a whole lot of people are throwing them. And there's just something about it. They just can't stand it. I was really expecting that to be a largemouth. It's all right. That is all right. At least I caught one. Boy, I got cables everywhere. So there's 2 cables here. He hit it. Makes things a little bit more difficult when you got 2 cables. There we go. Can I get him over the cables? Oh, it's a nice largemouth too. Ouch. Oops. Gotta get away from this cable. Nice largemouth. So these fish are buried, you know, in the cover behind these docks. Oops, I gotta get away from that. All right, well, nice largemouth, 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds maybe. All right, put my microphones on here so I can free up my hands. Okay, before I do my little unboxing, I just figured I get a lot of comments asking about the gear I use. And for my Texas rig rod, I'm using a Kistler Z-Bone, and it's let me see here, 7-foot medium heavy. And I've actually got the Kistler reel even, and I really like the reel. It's a good reel. But this is the setup. It's just a 3/0 round bend worm hook. Got a glass bead, got an 1/8 ounce weight, and that's the 6th Sense lizard right there. You can see that tail it's just different enough. And if you've watched the last several episodes, I've done pretty darn good on it. So this is an expensive rod. So I like to take care of it. So, little unboxing here. I don't even remember a lot of what I ordered here. Okay, I stocked up on some flukes. Okay. Watch out for upcoming episodes. This here is a Megabass Pop Max topwater popper, and it's expensive. I don't remember what I paid for it, but Tackle Warehouse had the 15% off sale. I don't spend a lot of money, but hey, it's close to 20 bucks for this. So I want to just see if it's a $20 lure is going to be any better than the Spro E-Pop that I normally throw. So pay attention, stay tuned. This won't be on today's episode, but it'll be on an upcoming episode. 20% off or 15% off. I've got some Zoom Z-Craws I'm going to be trying out. Oh no. And I stocked up on my, these lizards. And it looks like they back ordered. Darn it, they back ordered some of my lizards. But anyway, stay tuned for an upcoming episode where I test this out. I'm curious of what a $20 topwater looks like and how it does versus my E-Pop. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'm telling you, there's something about this lizard that they seem to like, because I didn't catch anything on a jig, which surprises me because normally the jig will always work. So I'm gonna explore here a little bit. I don't normally fish. I mean, I have fished this before, but I don't normally fish it. Wonder what that turtle's doing. Crawling up on the bank. Okay. This just looks fishy. Got cables in the way. A lot of shade, a lot of cover. Why wouldn't there be a fish? So I am up here in the swampy, way up the creek. Kind of rare that I come up this far. Just experimenting. Always, it can pay off to experiment once in a while. There we go. largemouth, which is kind of what you expect up here. He's not a giant, but he's not too much of a dink. And you know, you just might run into a monster doing this, so it's worth experimenting. And that fish, I didn't even feel him hit it. Not a bad little largemouth. Man, this is some largemouth looking water. Wow. It is getting so hot, it's almost unbearable. Give me whoops. Something hit me. Give me January any day of the week. I like the winter fishing a lot better. There we go. Another smaller largemouth. No big ones yet. That's all right. It's good to experiment once in a while. Oh, I got him. Jeez, I got him. I thought I missed him. You know, they're not monsters, but I'll run into a good one here at some point. Man, there's so many down trees, and it's been a while since I've fished this far out in the wilderness. I mean, it's some wild looking stuff. Good to experiment. You just never know what you're going to run into. There's a lot of this smaller largemouths. I know I should run into a good one at some point, I'm hoping. And if I don't, well, I don't. They sure like this lizard, I can tell you that much. If you can get it in front of one, they're going to eat it. They're not going to let it go. Finding the fish is the tough part this time of year. So, you know, the first creek I went to, which I was going to fish, was just too crowded. I don't want to fish in a crowd. I haven't seen another boat up here, so worth it for me just to get away from everybody. And I've caught a few, you know, I haven't done great, but so this will work. Just pick a creek anywhere on the lake. Just go to the end of it, back where it's all, you know, a little bit more protected water. You got trees and brush in the water. And there'll be largemouths. Plus there'll be spots too. Some days you'll catch the good ones, some days it'll be dinks. So far today it's been mostly small ones. Caught a couple that weren't too bad. Over the years I have caught some nice fish doing this. There we go. Ooh, it's a nice spot. I mean, not that nice, but decent spot. Not a bad fish. Nice one. So this area where I just caught that spot, it gets a little deeper all of a sudden, and I'm in 9 feet of water, and it had been 3 and 4 feet of water. Got plenty of shade. I gotta be honest though, that one kind of surprised me. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that I caught a fish. It kind of surprised me that it's a spot. There we go. That was a good cast. That's what I wanted. Casting accuracy is so important. Get over the cable. I lost him because of the cable. Darn it. It was another dinker anyway. Cables under the water kind of fooled me there. I didn't think there was one on this side. There's the bald eagle. It's the second one I've seen today. Kind of cool. God bless America. Boy, there's just so much cover. It's gnarly. It's a snaggy mess, but that's the kind of thing a largemouth likes. There we go. Say. Oh, that's my biggest fish of the day. Nice spot. Nice chunk. And that cost me my lizard. All right. Get it in front of one and they will eat the lizard. It's one of the tougher days I've had. One of the tougher days I've had in a while. And I'm starting to get too hot. About time for me to leave. I'd like to catch a few more. Just a few more. Catch me a spot or two up here in this largemouth water. Man, this heat it's ridiculous. It's way too hot. Just brutal. Way too hot. Even in the shade, it's hot. Man, I am having to work for every fish I catch. I'm over the cable and there's a fish. Oh, I lost the fish. Dang it. It's a decent largemouth too. Dang it. I didn't know I was over the cable. I probably ruined my line. Ooh, yes. That is not good. Well, I got to retie. So that was just a little bit of bad luck right there. I thought I got my cast under the cable and I went over, and then that fish just took it and ran. I didn't have a choice. Darn it. You know, it's 1.5 pound, largemouth probably, wasn't bad. Cost me a fish. And now my line is probably compromised. I retied, but I don't know that I... All right, thanks for tuning in. You know, I honestly really don't care to fish docks. It's just not my thing. I mean, I'll do it when I have to. And this was just one of those slow days, which you find a lot in late summer. But you can always catch some in the backs of the creeks. This goes for any lake you fish, any part of the lake, the south part of Lanier, the north part of Lanier, any lake in the country. If it has bass, go to the backs of the creeks and you can catch some fish. But anyway, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you next time.